So there was a light there? Yes, there was. Past tense. That is marker 104. Was that always like that? Yeah, all right, man. Pictures or it didn't happen. Wait, I just take it off the camera. All right, head missing off of hole. If I don't remember, as I walk more steps than I've cared to. Marker 106. And unfortunately, I think my camera's gonna not capture this. Which camera? Ah, there's the question. Okay. 106. So the problem with the chest cam is the infrared light bounces off of that reflective stuff, so you can't see it. And the GoPro doesn't capture, also because of the reflective material. My question is, after the LA fires, how many people are going to be coming to Dallas? It's every time something bad happens in California, I wonder how long it'll be before they come here. Oh shit, there's the Nutrias. I thought they had died out. Sorry, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm scaring you. Sorry about that, man. I thought you guys were all dead. Wow. Well, we'll try to get this cleaned up for you. You don't care. You're terrified of me. Wow, the Nutrias, man. Old river rats. I never stopped to think about this other side, too. That's where they're coming through. So the problem is, they're like beavers and they dam up stuff. I just kind of come through here every once in a while, and if I had the time and resources, I think I'd get one of those pull skiffs, whatever it is the pull man uses. 105. I'll tell them and they'll just say, okay, we know about it. That was so cool though, to see the Nutrias. I think that, like I said, I'm wondering if Nutrias and river rats are the same thing. They look like beavers, but they got these skinny little tails. I hope I got that on camera. Cameras, plural. always gets to me is I record this stuff and I put it up there. And it used to be that when I uploaded stuff to YouTube said, hey, your image, your video is kind of shaky. Do you want to use image stabilization? And since I started reposting, I haven't seen that option. And I would use the software that comes with like GoPro, but they don't have a version that works on Linux. I guess I could always try to figure out if someone's got it to work with Proton or Lutris. I just don't even bother. Mental notes. Yep. Light missing off a pole at 106. Canal needs cleaning at 105. Canal always needs cleaning. That's gang graffiti, I think. I never reported because it's so what's the word I'm looking for? Innocuous. It's in the background. It's ubiquitous. But you'd have to really be looking for it to see it. Losing my perspicacity. Not as magniloquent as I used to be. I think the concussions are catching up with me. I think they fixed it. No, I always get my hopes up and they don't. Fixed it. A lot of junk cars out here today. You guys are hunkering down. Yeah, that tells you what's coming. Nobody's sitting there in the pavilion tonight. No jiggity. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo. Is that new? Guess I just never noticed before. Well, hopefully I got this. Okay. I have no idea what marker to put this under. You know what, let Dallas do some work for a change and figure it out. I know I'm gonna get a phone call. Yeah, where was that? Nothing going on but the rent, they say. Well, oh, so this is where it resets. Okay, so that's why I have a hard time identifying. Okay, 101. Marker 101. That means it resets. It's gonna be like 136 or some other weird thing. My marker 101. Hey, eastbound 101 or westbound 101. This is yeah, this is eastbound 101, like the song. I got somebody's attention. It might be a social worker, although with the way that Hummer is sputtering. Oh, Bobby Caldwell. Still out. I gotta call Encore and they'll knock it out in about 2 weeks. I call the city of Dallas, and they take it, close the ticket out. Yeah, we're waiting on some parts or something. 134. So that's where it resets, is 134. So that means there are 33 markers all the way around here, each spaced about 75 yards or 100 meters apart. Wait, no, meter is long. No, yeah, meter is shorter. No, meter is 39 inches. So yeah, maybe about 70 meters apart, huh? It's always so damn confusing. 1 meter is 39 inches. 1 yard is 36. So every 10 yards, every 10 meters, you're gaining about 30, about a foot and a half. Oh, there's a new tattoo parlor earlier. I never noticed that. Huh. That's kind of the sign that your neighborhood is going downhill. It's like there's a tattoo parlor in there, because it's the one thing where people come in looking rough and it just seems like it fits. Although I guess everybody's got tattoos now. Keep thinking about, what's her name? What's that girl's name? Chase Preston? Is her name? Is it Chanel Preston? Chanel Preston, I think. She looked like she went to a preparatory school and an Ivy League school after that. Alright. Man, but the lake looks really placid. The water's like glass. There's something so industrial about Bachman Lake. Looking out over there, and I can see the train going by, the radar towers, the radio towers, and all the different lights from the treatment plants in the dump. The light's still out. They're not gonna fix it. All I can do is tell them. put in another ticket. I said, hey, can y'all put number ID tag, metal tags on the poles like they do at Encore? Don't know whatever happened to that ticket. Man, I can't believe all these dudes are going to try to sleep in their cars tonight. I mean, I guess they'll be alright. It should be, it's like, no, they're not going to be alright. But, drop down to 33. Snow's going to get dumped all over everything. But they're in a car. Alright. Graffiti on 131. Nope, that ain't happening. Thanks for playing though.
Hello, hey. I got some hand. Would you like some hand warmers?
What's that?
Would you like some hand warmers?
No, I'm good. I got hand warmers in my mittens.
Oh, beautiful.
Are you guys social workers?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody tonight, so y'all are doing a good job.
That's good.
There's nobody in the pavilion. The only thing I can think is when you go this way, under the bridges.
Yeah. The bridges over there?
Yeah, the bridges over there on Denton. That's where I'm heading.
Denton Tap?
Huh?
Is it Denton Tap? Is that?
It's Denton. There's no markers over there. You know where they're doing all the construction and the
Okay.
yeah, where they're doing the construction for the levee project. They got a bridge there and it's got a sofa there, so every once in a while you might catch somebody over there.
Okay.
And Denton just before you get to Shorecrest, there was a shopping cart, so maybe there's somebody camped out under there too.
Okay, we went there.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we stopped by there. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I look the part. They're like, what agent is he? I was like, I'm not an agent at all. I'm just I am trying to find a way to get a hold of those guys and help out a little bit. I was like, if I see something, who do I say it to? That's cool, man. It's good to see them out here. I know somebody will be cynical and say, well, that's because they got sued. Oh, look, they even salted. Well, maybe they're not. I thought they salted the walkway. I need to do that. I need to do that when I get back home. I'll grab my rock salt. I got a big bag of rock salt. I had put covers on my car, but I didn't put out any rock salt. The cats will hate me for that, though. Do you need hand warmers? Oh, there's one of the guys. Yeah, I put in a ticket. They still didn't fix it. They say they did, but they didn't. Strike the earth. Wait, is this Strike the Earth? I think it is. I don't know. I don't have the game yet. I'm too cheap to pay the 20 bucks to get Shovel Knight and the Treasure Trove. Plus, I don't have time to game anymore. This is pretty much all I do. Being a jackass is an all-weather affair. Oh, this is the complete shovel okay, so this is the title screen for Shovel Knight. Yes, I can do it without the... Gotcha, sucker! I'm sorry. I watched a lot of bad 80s movies on VHS. There's a song about that. On VHS. Select your stage. So the theme of Shovel Knight. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Texas Woman's University. Why are you saying it like that? In honor of Dr. Lacey. That was the way she always pronounced it. I am a graduate of Texas Woman's University. He tried to correct her on something, she say, I speak the King's English very well, thank you. Oh man. Well, they had a lot of good teachers over at Science and Engineering Magnet. What can I say? Unforgettable people. Salt of the earth. Alright. There's no markers out here, so you can't tell them, hey, there's graffiti on a sign. They just look at you like, what? Oh, sweet Jesus, don't tell me motherfuckers are now parking over here. Maybe. Like I said, I know, keep an eye on that. It's always something, huh? That's a cat. No, it's a dog. Oh, poor baby. He looks lost. Shit. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, somebody's dog. Semper Vigilantes. The unblinking eye. The Society of the Society of the Swollen Eyeball. This is Strike the Earth. Hey, they were handing out hand warmers down that way. They got some social workers in case you need something.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Where?
They're headed toward the pavilion.
Okay.
You know where marker 101 is?
Yeah.
You might catch them.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck to you. That man had some schooling. That's crazy. There's a story there, man. That his accent, he sounded like he was from Central America, maybe South. Shit, I might have run into an Argentinian bum. That's crazy. Then again, he might just be from Mexico City. Boy, times are really tough. He sounded like he's had some schooling. No, I just love Strike the Earth. Gets me fired up. Oh, see this thing down here. Looks like that came off of a Ghostbuster trap. Hopefully there won't be any new ghosts created tonight. Yeah, he must have came from the bridge over here. A handprint. Every time I see one. So every time I see a handprint on stone, there was a short story I read when I was a kid about a man who was condemned to die. And before they hauled him out of the cage, before they hauled him out of his cell, he took his dirty, smutty hand and he put it on the wall and he said, "I'm innocent. And to prove I'm innocent, this mark will never come off this wall." And so they executed the man, and then later on, that handprint, they tried to wash it off. It would never wash off. They tore down the jail and built something new in its place, and in its place on the wall, a handprint appeared. So yeah, I don't know any condemned man were putting their handprints out there, but you never know. It's weird, it's like the train was invisible, but I guess it's on the other side, that's why I can't see it. I was like, stealth train. Okay. I was like, wow. It's like, why would you build a stealth train? You could hear it coming a mile away, you just couldn't see it, I guess. I don't know. No, it's got me thinking about like a Stephen King type story. There's no way you can have a vampire train called it the night train. All aboard the night train. I can see it though, night train. Like the old cheesy covers, the conductor's like a skeleton. Like that Italian guy that always had the Paganini horror film. There's a conductor with this really a ghoulish looking conductor. And the slogan says something along the lines of, always on time, always plenty of seats. Night train. The passengers on this train are always late. You are the guest of honor in the dinner car. It was like something out of it. They don't make movies. I don't think they make movies like that anymore. Even though I've never played Shovel Knight. I'm such a nerd that I research games before I buy them and play them. So I'll watch someone else play it, and sometimes it kills the spoilers. But as I'm listening to this soundtrack, I know where everything fits in. There's different stages, just like the old Capcom video games. Every enemy has a theme song. You play through their level, and in between they have cutscenes. And in the cutscenes, Shovel Knight's always having a dream, and in his dream he's always trying to catch Shield Knight, who was falling from the sky. I'm not really sure how it all worked out. I don't know if they were just friends, but him and Shield Knight were really close. And I think she's the only female member of the group of knights that they came from. So he's always dreaming. And in the game, I guess at a certain point, the cutscene turns into a scene where you can control Shovel Knight and you have to keep trying to catch her. And then he wakes up just before she hits his hands. It almost sounds like an opera. Hola. They cleaned out the shopping cart and the grill was removed. You know, you think it's a tiny space and nobody can crawl through there, but there's some surprisingly thin guys and girls. kind of wish they had a marker. $122, $123. I won't remember this. And I look up and I wonder, is that a star or a planet? It looks red. Is that Mars? Just so you know, at Southwest Airlines, Christmas is so over. On to the next one. We got Cotton Bowl. We got Super Bowls. We got playoffs. The NFL playoffs. We got just the standard bullshit. We got Martin Luther King Jr.'s holiday where somebody might take off for a 4-day weekend. People won't stop driving, people won't stop flying. Nothing will stall the march to hell. This thing is growing like some kind of postmodernist sculpture. Oh, there's a marker here. Never noticed that. 2827 Shorecrest. Good to know. I'm just gonna put in all new tickets. Big difference between New Year's Day and this week. blow my nose and smell something burning. And they closed this ticket. I haven't seen what the reason is yet. I'm sure I won't like it. VLT 117. I think it's the way I have the light focus. If I were to screw it down a little bit, I think I could change the focus. It would also make it softer on people's eyes. I guess I can experiment with that. Not a bad idea, actually. I'll do it the next marker. Another Nutria. I think that's the Nutria. Whatever it was, it's huge. Could it be a coyote? If it is, I guess I'll give him a little gnaw. Never been bitten by a coyote before. I could put that on my bingo card. You know, I never even bothered to check this. Man, it's crumbling though. Oh, there he is. Whatever it is. Yeah, the light spooks people. If your heart is right, you should have nothing to fear from the light. Alright, we go from blinding people. It does not change my fate. It just makes the beam bigger. Is that them ladies again? Yeah, I think it is. Dang it. Can't tell them about the Caballero. I'd be a trip if he was like, is that the guy who saluted me? Looks like, so he's like Hispanic Hulk Hogan. Kind of find out that like he was a general, or he was an officer in some Latin American army, and like he's hiding out, like he's a war criminal or something. That'd be weird. My mind just goes places, but yeah. The schooling, the discipline, why he saluted me. Who is El Caballero? The gentleman. And you find out he's Generalissimo Octavio Pareda, or Octavio Pierda. He was second in command in a violent coup that didn't work out, and so he's had to hide out here for the last 10 years. What we got here? What was that? Some Japanese, I mean, yeah, it's Japanese slash Chinese. Anyway, it's Kanji. Or maybe it's just a T. Only in Dallas can you find a trash can lid with Japanese graffiti. So the strangest thing is if I stop moving, my goggles start to fog up. But as long as I'm moving, they stay perfectly clear. Sometimes I take off my hood and stuff, and it's just steam coming off the top of my head. It reminded me when we used to play football. You take your helmet off, and this is why you're on the sidelines, and all of a sudden steam just comes off the top of your head. It's like, okay, I'm in a cold weather game now. Memories of Walter Payton. I'm not talking about my plan, I'm just saying that you watch the NFL films and there's memories of Walter Payton, Soldier Field. Walter Payton at Schultz Soldier Field. Takes his helmet off. Steam coming off from Mike Singletary, I guess, too. No, every once in a while, I noticed this phone. The Chinese are like uploading spyware, trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And so every once in a while, Musical Lay will simply stop. Not sometimes crash, but most of the time it's just, it pauses. And that's kind of when I could tell I hit like the 40-minute mark. It does it at random times, but it used to be every 40 minutes it would do it. I guess the Chinese have gotten a little bit less judicious in their use of spyware. Only happens on this phone. It doesn't happen on my Motorola. Starts sounding like one of those guys. We can put a man on the moon, but we can't come up with a rugged outdoor phablet. And as bad as I talk about it, this thing's a brick. Of course, I'll say that and it'll die next week. And it's got this super huge battery. I can go almost like 2 weeks without charging it. Of course, I turn my phone off though. The camera kind of sucks on it. And it does this weird thing where like it messes with Musical Lay. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's probably French musical. Oh, I get it now. So probably something going on where like it'll kill notifications all of a sudden. I can't go on my lock screen and then just see the notification and hit pause or anything. I have to go back in and turn it back on. So they removed that post. Can't remember if they did that years ago or what. The street is still narrow and dangerous. Stay warm, Caballero.